Good afternoon, parents and families. This is Ms. Salcido. I just wanted to go over a couple of pieces of information with you. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. This is their students' homepage on Canvas. So when they come and click on my tile in their dashboard, this is what they see. So if your children are ever wondering about our Zoom code, you can see here that I put the Zoom code. This is our meeting ID, or they could click the Zoom icon and that would take them to the page where they put in the Zoom meeting code. I also put our schedule. It is a little small here, but if you click the little window, it makes it big. So I still have students that are logging in all different times of the day. And right now it's working okay because I don't have in-person kids with me. But please know that our schedule will change next week because next week I will begin having some in-person students. And so I will not be able to be at my computer as much. I still will be doing Zoom. I will still have my in-person lessons, but because my attention is in two places on my computer and with my in-person students, I really need my students to understand what the schedule is and when they log in and when they should be doing their independent work. So this is here for them. Please know that for tomorrow, there is no Wednesday Zoom check-in. On Wednesdays, we do not have Zoom because teachers in the whole Smith campus are planning. They're planning because we're planning for our in-person and our remote learner students. So there's no Zoom. Normally, I do a Zoom check-in just to take attendance, but I will be out. I'm taking my elderly mother to the doctor, and so I will not be able to do that. So for your child to get counted for attendance tomorrow, they must be going into Canvas and completing an assignment. Okay, they need to complete those assignments. Otherwise, they will not get counted present for attendance. That doesn't mean they just log on to Canvas. That doesn't mean they just look at the assignment. They actually need to complete at least one assignment for attendance. Now, they need to complete all three assignments in order to get a grade. If they don't do those assignments, then unfortunately, I can't give them a grade. And a lot of students' progress reports grades dropped this past 3 weeks because my attendance in Zoom has decreased for whatever reason. And so, I understand that things come up and you might not always be able to have your child on Zoom when I'm on Zoom, but I'll show you something in a second where your kids can go to get the lesson. So this is that schedule. So if you're not sure when they log in, if they're not sure when they log in, please have them refer to that. There is no tutoring this week because I'm busy making parent phone calls to talk about next week's in-person schedule. You can also see what they're doing each week. So this is what I call like their home page. The cover page has, let me go back. You can go through each page by clicking the arrows. You can click here to see your schedule for next week. Again, the Zoom meeting ID, you can click here to be taken to Zoom. And then clicking on the tabs takes you to each day's work. So this is what was done on Monday. So every time that I record a lesson, unless there was some technical glitch or something where I wasn't able to record, I put the video lesson. So you can see how the little hand icon pops up. That means it's a link. So I could click that link and it takes me to the video lesson. So even if your child isn't able to attend a Zoom for whatever reason, they slept in, you have a doctor's appointment, you have errands to run, whatever, they should still be watching this video. And this video shows what the lesson was. It shows what we did for practice, and it shows me giving the instructions for the independent work. So unfortunately, not coming to the Zoom does not mean, well, I don't have to grade them for that day. They still have work that they need to be doing in order to get a grade for this class. So you can see that the video is already there for reading, for math, and for science. And then today, I've already started putting the video lesson recordings in. So please understand that is a resource for them. Also, please understand that anything that I put together does have a resource available. So this is what we did yesterday. And I always put like the anchor chart. So here is an anchor chart. So if they're trying to do their independent work and they forgot what the elements of poetry were, that's here for them. They can refer back to it. I also put their reading resource notebook or their math resource notebook or their science resource notebook here that they can use, and this has notes in it of all the things that we've done so far. So this is another tool for them. So if they're ever asking you for help or they don't know what to do, have them use those resources. So one more thing for about this week. Remember, there's no Zooms for tomorrow, for Wednesday, September 30th, but they still need to be completing their independent work. And then Thursday, there is a math test through Zoom. They still have their reading Zoom like normal. They still have their science Zoom as normal. But during math, we're doing a math test. And if they miss, then they will be required to make that up at a later time. So please make sure that your child is there for Zoom tomorrow, for Zoom on Thursday for that math test. I don't put the grades in the grade book for their tests, but I use that information in order to know what to help them on later on. But that doesn't mean that they don't do their best. That doesn't mean they don't try. It just helps me know exactly what I can help them on. So if you have any questions, please direct them to my email, or you can message me or find me on ClassTag, or call the school and they can leave me a message. But let me know how I can help you help your child. Thank you.